comments and I scroll through your opinions. You can't do it quite like I can.
Race against time in the search for a missing 9-year-old boy. Jordan Gorman was last seen around noon Sunday. Since then, an Amber Alert has been issued to try and find the little boy in Cheatham County, just across the Davidson County line. News 4's Ryan Breslin is live in Jolton tonight, where that search continues.
Tracy, we're heading into the second cold night since Jordan Gorman was last seen, and there's been no reported sign of him. But still tonight, there's hope. With just a sliver of Jolton community, efforts to find Jordan Gorman continue in the dark.
It's been a difficult day.
By land and air, search crews combed through the yards, woods, and trails where the 9-year-old could have walked off to.
They're not talking much about exactly what happened. Is that it looks like he just ran away.
Pryor spent time with Jordan's parents Monday morning after opening his church to the TBI.
We wept together, prayed together. They're godly people that love their family, and this boy is really loved, and it's difficult right now.
The terrain a major issue in the search, with high drop-offs and densely packed forests.
The land's really rolling, and that's given them some difficulty in trying to find little Jordan because it's really hilly.
Which is why investigators are concerned he may be curled up. Pryor prays for the safe return of the child he calls a calm boy.
A real nice-natured young man. The siblings are hurting deeply.
And Pastor Pryor also tells me that the parents of Jordan have experienced grief before losing a son in a car crash years ago. An online obituary. Now, Jordan was last seen in blue jeans and a gray t-shirt with red stripes on the side. He's said to be 4 feet tall and just about 75 pounds. Tracy?
Oh, that poor little guy. Ryan Breslin tonight, thank you. Investigators have also been asking neighbors to check their outdoor structures to see if he might be in one. They're also asking if you know where Jordan could be, call the TBI. 1-800-TBI-FIND is the number.
The biological father, this is his wife. A very different interview earlier in the day. How were you feeling then when the search was over?
Ecstatic now. It's totally different. You want to cry, you want to scream, you want to raise your hands up, and it's just... It's just amazing. But God had him the whole time, and I do not doubt that at all.
No. Can you just talk about his strength? I mean, he managed to survive 2 nights in the cold, found a tarp. Your thoughts on that?
With no shoes and knew to stay still. That's what I like. If they put and somebody would come. So that's.
And I'm sure you're anxious to lay eyes on him. Are you hearing at all about when you might be able to do that?
No.
And just your message for people watching tonight.
Well, we just want to thank God that it was a very happy outcome, and just thank everybody that shared it and that come out, and the prayers. And don't give up too early. Yeah, prayer for real. Just around the corner.
Well, hello, butterfly, and welcome to another episode of Truth versus Perception. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also share. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I post. Let's get right into this video. 9-year-old Jordan Gorman went missing approximately 3 to 4 days ago. He has since been found, thank God, and I basically wanted to come on and just give some commentary. I read an article actually that said that Amber Alerts were very according to the case. So it's basically according to what precinct feels that the case needs an Amber Alert. Now in the Jordan case, not only was an Amber Alert given, but there was a precursory missing child, endangered child for the Amber Alert. So two alerts went out for this little boy, and I love the way they found him, and he was brought home safely. However, In the Quawan Charles case, none of these precautions were. I seen helicopters out for this little boy. I seen constant news coverage, national news coverage. And I think this is what everybody is talking about, what everyone is saying as far as his case is not being taken with as much respect as other missing children. Now, granted, the little boy was 9 and he's 15. Both still under 18. Both still minors. Both still need to be taken the same regard when they are missing. My opinion is there needs to be a revamp of the alert system when it comes to a child missing. Under 18 is automatic. I mean, because at this point, that's why we feel the way we do. Because this little boy was found in no time. No time. I mean, 3 nights. They said he left the house. I believe they say he was arguing with his parents and he ran away from home. Now, when he left home, he only had a pair of jeans and a t-shirt on. It was freezing in Tennessee, and he found a tarp and he covered himself and he kept himself warm for this amount of time while he was missing. The thing about it, though, is that they were actually looking for him. He knew to stay still because his parents had taught him to stay still, because we'll come looking for you. The police will come looking for you. We can't have those same conversations with our children because of things like this. Because at the end of the day, the Iberia Parish Police Office did not issue any type of bulletin letting anyone know that, no, not even the Iberia, where he was from, because that's where I believe the mom of Quan made the report. The report was made in Baldwin, I believe, Baldwin. And those officers did not issue a precursory for a missing child or an Amber Alert. Do I believe they were racially motivated? No, I do not. But I do believe that them not going to look for him, because they said, let Iberia Parish tell it. They did not know a missing child was even the situation here. They had no idea. So when these Amber Alerts are sent out, are they not for the surrounding towns as well? The child could be or gone. Is their face not released? I mean, because I'm trying to figure out why this little boy was all over the news, why this little boy had a helicopter out from him with searchlights, why this little boy had all this attention but Quan didn't. What made his situation any less dire? An actual officer said that it's at the own discretion of the office, that wherever the person disappears from, wherever a child disappears from, it's at the discretion of the police that it is reported. So at the Bowman police office, they felt it wasn't important enough to send out a bulletin letting everybody know, hey, this 15-year-old boy has been reported missing, and now their parents are, flustered they can't find him. I just find it odd. I find it odd. It's a little irritating, and I had to calm myself before I came online because I just cannot believe it. Now, granted, I am so glad they found that little boy. So glad, and I'm glad that he did not freeze or find a darker fate. But Quawan did. He found a darker fate. He found death. He will never get to celebrate his 18th birthday or go to his prom or have children or get married off, or it's not fair. And there literally needs to be more attention on this case. It needs to be. I mean, there's no reason why we keep going back and forth. It was a murder. It was a murder. And now people are trying to make it seem as though this child laid down in these 3 inches of water and drowned. That's what they want you to believe. Meanwhile, NBC's covering this case, but I haven't seen Quawan on NBC. They pick and choose what they want to cover. They pick and choose who they want to find important. They pick and choose what stories to run on their channels. And I refuse to let the things that need the attention fall by the wayside simply because it's not important to you. Because the people who are losing their children, the people who are mourning, the people who feel like the police officers don't give a good god about their kids, they need someone. They need someone to talk for them. They need someone to say, hey, this will not stay. I'm not letting this go. Because to be really, really, really honest, if you want someone to believe that this baby died in 3 inches of water, you have another thing coming. They don't want to give any information. They don't want to take responsibility for their part in this. But you worried about death threats to you? You worried about people calling you, telling what they're going to do to you? I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. However, Quawan will never be able to go home and lay in his bed again. But this little boy can, because you cared about him. Because you put him first. Because as soon as you found out about a missing child, you took the necessary precautions. Not in Quawan's case. And that's the sad part here. So I will continue to talk about it. I will continue to say something about it. I will continue to make a big deal. Because you are not. Every now and then I see something new pop up. Every now and then, but there's a new person, same info. Come on now. That's a problem. That is a problem. And the fact that his father had to kick down his locked door to get into a room that he thought his son was in, if that's not dire to you, I do not know what is. He did not give him permission to leave that home. So the first thing you should have thought about was abduction. Even if you did not hear it. Oh, he's 15. There's no way. How not? What if he was drugged? You never know. You never truly know what happened to this little boy when he left that house. You have no idea. So, I will keep you abreast. Okay? I shall return. Okay? And I will keep my foot on every neck who has something to do with this little boy only having 15 years on this planet. It's not fair. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please share, hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I post. Until next time, later for now, butterfly. Bye.